Yeah? Rolling, cool. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our weekly live stream. My name is Alicia, and today we're going to talk about how to report speech. In this lesson, I'm going to focus on verbs that we use to report speech in English. I'm going to focus on say, tell, speak, and talk. And how and when to use them. And I'm going to cover some kind of guidelines for how to choose which tense to use. At the end of the lesson, I'm also going to talk about some other expressions that we use when we're reporting speech or when we're talking about speech. So I hope that you can use this right away, and you can also find these kinds of things in your reading too. So I hope it's a good lesson for everybody. All right. As you join, I see you joining now on Facebook. Hi, everybody. Please make sure to send a message in the chat. Also, please like the video and share so that other people can find today's lesson. We're going to start in just a moment. Announcement 1, we have free stuff. Our team put together a free 52-page workbook for you for beginners. This is a free thing for beginners and the free beginner course on our website. So please take a look. I know many people are maybe stuck at home, have to stay at home a lot right now. So we wanted to put together something for free, some more things for free for you to do during this time. So please check the link below this video on YouTube or above this video on Facebook. And if you have an account, you can get the free course, the free beginner course, and the free workbook to practice your English. So please do check that out. I hope that that is helpful for you. If you do not have an account, you can make one for free. So that's cool. Announcement number 2 is, as always lately, please send me your questions for our weekly Q&A series. Every week on Saturday, there is a question and answer video. So if you have a question about grammar, about vocabulary stuff, like sometimes I know the questions are difficult to Google. So if you have a question about something small, even a small point, you can send it to me. Also, it may be helpful for you. You can do a search on our channel first as well to see if I answered your question before. Okay, so please send me those. The link for this, you can find this in the Ask Alicia videos, or the URL is englishclass101.com/ask-Alicia. All right, I see many people there. Hello, everybody. On YouTube, I see Rodrigo. Oh, no, that was deleted. Okay. T2, hi. Elton, hello. Indy, Carlos, Victor, hi. Jesse, hello. And Farid, hi, everybody. On Facebook, Kumar and Woon and Sienging, hello. Wissam, Dusabe, Mustafa. Lots of people. Fantastic. As I said, please make sure to like the video and share the video so other people can find it. I'm going to share the video and then I'm going to begin today's lesson. Today I am going to start by talking about how to choose the correct tense for your reporting verb. So let us begin. Okay, let's go over here in blue. I want to start today's lesson with this question. What tense should I use? So when you want to report speech, report something someone said, how do you do that? How do you choose which tense to use? First, is this a past conversation? So the conversation happened yesterday or 1 hour ago or last week. If it's a past conversation, use past tense to do it. She said, he told me, and so on. If it's something someone regularly says, so something someone regularly says, like your parents always tell you the same thing, or it's a leader in your community, they always say the same thing, use present tense. This is a very common question that I get. Like, why does this article say the president says, or why not said? If it's a regular statement, use present tense. Because think of it like a fact. We use present tense for facts, yeah? General information. So please use present tense for regular statements. Finally, if you are making a guess about the future, like you are trying to think of something Someone is going to say, like you're making a prediction, please use future tense. He's gonna say, or she's gonna tell him, and so on. So this is a quick guideline for tenses to review for today's lesson. Hey Leah, my parents always say I should study more. Nice. Okay, so with this in mind for today's lesson, let's look at our first verb. Our first verb is say. Say. So what is say? The verb say is used for a neutral report of speech. So we're just sharing information. It's like one person just gives information to another. There's no like positive or negative feeling here. We use it to report speech. It's a simple speech reporting verb. Examples. My manager said. In past tense, this verb becomes said. The pronunciation is said, not said. Said. So the spelling is irregular as well. Maybe you can see S-A-I-D. The manager said, we did a great job. So here is the person speaking. The manager said, this was the comment. The manager said, we did a great job. Notice this verb is also in past tense. We did a great job. So this is a past comment. Past comment, past situation. The manager said, we did a great job. Okay, another example. My friend says crazy things on Twitter. My friend says crazy things on Twitter. So again, here's the person speaking, my friend. Here's my verb, says, present tense, because this is a regular situation. So my friend writes, in this case, if I change the verb, crazy things on Twitter. So this is an example of a time when it's okay to use this verb, says, like you're reporting speech, even though it's written. So you can use it in this way too. Okay. I also want to spend some time today thinking about this next point. It's maybe hard to see. It says mark statements in written dialogue. Sorry, out of focus. Mark statements in written dialogue. What does this mean? So, mark statement. A statement is a thing someone said. And written, so that means like in text. Dialogue. So dialogue refers to a conversation. Yeah? So we use said to do this. So when you read books, you see said. Someone said so-and-so. We do this with the verb say. A couple points I want to talk about with punctuation, because I see your questions about this from time to time. This mark here, this is called a quotation mark. A quotation mark. Put this mark before the beginning of this statement. So I'll read the example sentence first. This, I know it's small on your screen and many of you are watching on your phones, so I'll read it. I have to go, said Sarah. I have to go, said Sarah. So what's happening here? This is my verb, my reporting verb, said. Here's the person doing the talking. Here's the person speaking. This set of marks, this tells us what was said. This tells us Sarah's words. At the end, you'll notice this comma, this little comma. So we do this. This is an American English pronunciation point, and for those of you who are interested, this comes from the Chicago Manual of Style Guidelines. So I have to go, comma, said Sarah, is how you would see this written in a book. So you're showing dialogue in this way. Your comma here goes before the quotation mark. So the comma comes inside the quotation mark. So this is if the verb comes after the written dialogue portion. Sometimes it's clear and we don't have this. Sometimes it's just, I have to go. And we understand the speaker. In that case, put the period inside the quotation marks as well. So same idea with this next example sentence. We're late, said Eric. So again, quotation mark, this marks my dialogue. I have this comma because I'm following it with said Eric. So when you see this verb used in books, in like news articles and stuff, you'll probably see it with past tense, said Eric. You probably won't see it in present tense, because when you're reading books and news articles, it's like a report situation, yeah? And as I said, if it is at the end of a sentence, please put your punctuation mark inside the quotation mark. So that means if it's a question, getting a little more complicated, but if you are using this at the end of a sentence, like Eric said, we're late, put the period or the exclamation point before your quotation mark. Examples. Sick eraser, Sarah or Sarah, both are correct. There are different spellings of that name. Alicia's lessons are the best, said Andrew. Yeah, good. So, but don't forget your quotation marks here. Also, people ask, like, what's the deal? Like, why does this not have quotation marks? This is not a direct quote. The manager said we did a great job. This is not a direct quote. This sentence, the manager said, quote, you did a great job. That's a direct quote. So this sentence here, my original example sentence, is like, I heard information from the manager. I'm reporting this to my team. That's the reason that this is different. The manager said, you did a great job. This shows exactly what the manager said. So this is the difference between using these. So this is a little bit extra detail. I talked a bit about this in the Say, Tell, and Speak video that's on the English Class 101 YouTube channel. Okay, I have to take a break. So let's do that. All right. Oh, no, I forgot one thing. One more small point. Casually. When you're reporting dialogue, in speech in particular, you may hear this. You'll probably hear this a lot in like TV shows and movies. These three things, at least, are very, very common in American English. Instead of saying he said or she said, we use was like and was all and go or went. We use these like rapid fire very quickly when we're sharing conversations, like we're sharing more than one person. So, for example, if it's like me and control desk talking, I might say like, and then he said, and then I was all, and then she was all. So we connect it with and then I was all, he was all, she was all, and then he went, and then I go. We use these, a mix of these, instead of said. Because using said sounds kind of boring. And this sounds a little bit more like casual and fun. So if you hear these, that's what it means. These all mean said. They all mean said. So last point for this bit. Alrighty, quick break. The same for told. No, we're going to talk about told in a minute. If you missed it at the beginning of this lesson, there is a free beginner level course available on our website. I know many of you have to stay at home right now, so our team put together the free 52-page workbook that you can download from the link below the video if you are watching on YouTube, or above the video if you are watching on Facebook. So please check that out. I hope that it is helpful for you. You just need an account, and then you can access the free beginner course and the free downloadable ebook. Okie dokie. Great, there are many people watching. Woohoo, that's very cool. What else did I want to say to you? Oh yes, please like and share the video so other people can find today's lesson. All right. Let's continue then. So I've talked about say and how to choose our tense. Let's continue to this bit, tell. Let's move on to tell, and I'm going to discuss talk and speak now too. So, tell. Okay, I'll stay here. Sorry. I'll stay here. Sorry. So, tell. What's the difference here? tell, the verb tell, past tense told, is used for a one-way conversation. So if you imagine like one person is doing a lot of the talking. So if you are giving a presentation or if you are giving a report to someone, it's like one person does most of the talking. One person speaks the most. This is a situation in which we use tell, the verb tell. For example, my teacher told me I failed. Oh, it's not a very positive example sentence. But just like with said, here, before the verb, we have the person speaking, and then after the verb, me. So who is the person receiving the information? So in this example sentence, my teacher told me I failed. My teacher told me I failed. Oh no. So here, it's like I don't have to say anything. I just received the information. That's the feeling with the verb tell. So it's like, this is very useful for reports. So you'll see this in the news. It's like, such and such politician told reporters, blah, 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 something. So tell is useful for these kind of one-way situations where the other person isn't expected to talk a lot. Maybe a little, that's fine. It's not like a rule. But this is a situation where one person talks a lot or one side talks a lot. Another example, tell me about your vacation. Tell me about your vacation. So this one sounds like a command. It is, but it's like a friendly way to get someone to give you information. Tell, again, me, the person receiving the information, about topic. So you can use this pattern yourself. Tell me about this thing. Tell me about your vacation. Tell me about your ideas. Tell me about your favorite donut recipe. Tell me about your favorite Star Wars movie. Oh, God. Okay. Tell me something. So you can use this as a friendly, like, request for information. Okay? Everybody cool? Everybody cool with tell? Okay, let's go. Let's continue on. I'm looking for your questions. I'm looking for your relevant questions and comments. My teacher told me I forgot to put a comma. Okay, good. My teacher told me that I failed. Yes, good. Good. No, I will not send you my contact information. Okay, let's continue on to talk and speak. Talk and speak. So talk and speak, we use these in the same way. When we are describing a conversation, so that means like a discussion, so two or more people, we use talk and speak to do that. What's the difference? Talk is casual, speak is formal. So when you're trying to decide which one to use, consider this. It's not incorrect to use speak for a casual situation. Like, it's not going to cause a communication problem. It might sound a little bit unnatural. So please keep this in mind. Also, just a reminder, we use speak to talk about like our language abilities. I speak English. I don't speak Chinese. We do not use talk to do that. Oops, I just messed up the word speak. Okay. I just erased speak. Great job, Alicia. Okay, sorry, everybody. Okay, speak. Okay. So, the other point I want to mention here is we can use both of these verbs with to or with. So, I talked to my parents about the news is my first example sentence here. Again, I'm using past tense. I talked. Who's doing the talking? I talked to my parents. Here is the other person or the other party, the other side in the conversation about the news. So in this example sentence, I used to. You can also use with. There's not a difference in meaning. For some people, I guess you can kind of think of it as a little more like something you do together if you use with. If I said, for example, I talked with my parents about the news, it sounds a little more like you're doing something together, but the meaning remains the same. It's kind of the same deal. Another example, I spoke to my boss about some ideas. So in this example sentence, I've used speak because it's a professional situation. I spoke to my boss. Speak, past tense is spoke. Please keep in mind this is an irregular verb. You can use with here as well. I spoke with my boss about some ideas. Examples, I spoke to my students about mandatory online classes. Nice one, Angel. That sounds good. Yes, okay. I speak Portuguese, French, and English, says Elton. Very nice, good example. There are many, today's lesson, sorry, I see there are many questions about other points. If you have questions about things not related to today's lesson, please send them to the Ask Alicia link I mentioned at the beginning of the lesson. Okay, I don't see any questions about this, so I'll take one more very quick break, and then we'll go to the last part, some other expressions related to speech. Okie dokie. If you missed it, I mentioned this earlier a couple times, but there is a free beginner level course for everybody watching at home. If you check the link below the video on YouTube if you are watching on YouTube. If you are watching on Facebook, please check the link above the video on the Facebook page, or maybe above the chat if you're watching on PC version. There is a link there. If you go to the link, you can get the free beginner level course. I'm pointing at this banner here. Click the link in the description. So you can get this free beginner level course, and there's a big 52-page ebook, a 52-page PDF to download so that you can practice, so that you can continue your studies with us. So I hope that is helpful. Our team put that together, so it was hopefully helpful for many people right now. Okay. That's the only point. Many people are joining. Woohoo, that's very cool. So please do, if you have just joined, today's topic is how to report speech. This is being recorded, so you can watch the beginning if you missed it. But if you have just joined, please make sure to like and share the video so other people can find today's lesson. Okay, let's go to the last point. The last point I want to talk about today is just some other expressions that are very common that are related to speech. Oh, hi, Monday. One of our members joined on YouTube. Cool. Okay. Let's go to this first expression. This expression is spit it out, to spit it out. So this expression means hurry up and say something, and say it. Say something. So it's like, I'm not talking quickly enough, or there's really important information I need to give. Someone is very tired. Someone is like tired of waiting for me. They might say, spit it out, which means hurry up and say it. So this is a very direct, can be kind of rude expression when you are tired of waiting for someone to say something. So I don't really use this, I guess. I probably would just say, like, hurry up, like, I want to hear. This sounds a little bit, actually kind of rather aggressive, so please be careful, but this is a very common expression. Other expression here, very common, quite rude, is the expression shut up. Shut up. This is a command. This is a rude, I will mark this on the board, rude. That means bad manners. Rude means bad manners. Shut up means stop talking. Stop talking, or stop making noise. I'll put that there. So when you want someone to stop talking and you are okay to be rude with that person, you can say, shut up. Sometimes friends like to use this to tease each other. Like if a friend is telling an embarrassing story about you, or they're criticizing you in a friendly way, you can respond with, shut up, which means stop talking in a friendly manner. So we generally don't use this in polite conversations, but you can use this to mean stop talking. Stop talking. All right. Questions, examples. Good examples are coming in on YouTube. Spit it out, man. We don't have much time. Good. Okay. Kanwaljit says, shut up and let me tell him everything. All right. Interesting situation. That's funny. Brenda says, spit it out can change depending on the form in which you use it. Yes, that is correct. So this form of spit it out means hurry up and say that thing. If, however, like you eat something that's bad for you, or I don't know, if this expression also means to physically like spit. To spit means like to expel something, to take, like move something out of your mouth. Like if I eat something bad and I don't know what the situation is, I need to get it out. This also has the literal meaning of removing something from your mouth. Yes, that is correct, depending on the form that you use. Okay, onward. Elton on YouTube, yes, good point. Shut up also means no way. We can use this as an expression for shock. So someone tells you like a really great news, you might go, shut up, which means like, no way. I can't believe it. I'm shocked. I'm so surprised. So yes, there are different ways to use these expressions. Continue. Okay, next one is out with it. Out with it. This means spit it out as well. Out with it. This out, imagine this as like out of your mouth in terms of words. So out with it means like bring the words out of your mouth. It means your point. So like, again, this is useful in a situation where someone is talking a lot, but they're not telling you the key information, or they're like keeping it a secret or creating too much suspense or something like that. You can use out with it. Just like say it, like say the surprise, say the secret, whatever it is. Out with it, out with it. Okay. Okay, I don't see other questions. Last one then. The last expression here is two expressions, actually, a 2-for-1. It is to be tongue-tied or to be speechless. To be tongue-tied or to be speechless. So tongue is, I won't touch it because safety. Tongue is this part, the muscle inside your mouth. Tied means like to be in a knot, like a piece of rope. So to be tongue-tied means you can't speak, or you are speechless. So that is used, we use this expression when we can't talk, like we're so shocked or we're so surprised or maybe scared or we're nervous, or there's something that keeps us. We can't talk about something, or we're too confused to talk about something. There are many reasons to be tongue-tied or to be speechless. So in a sentence, we might say something like, I was so nervous, like I got tongue-tied, I couldn't give my presentation, or I was tongue-tied, I couldn't tell him what I wanted to say. So this means to be unable to speak. So to be unable to speak. A point, this one, tongue-tied, this sounds a little bit, this is used usually when we feel like confused or nervous. Speechless can be used for a good reason, though. Speechless can be like, we're so happy, we can't talk. Like, something really good happened. Like, I got a really nice surprise. Like, my friends threw me a surprise birthday party. I was speechless. Like, I couldn't say anything because I was so happy. So, this is maybe something to keep in mind. Generally, we use tongue-tied when we feel kind of nervous or there's like a problem. Speechless can be used in positive situations, though, too. Someone said, shut up, the lesson is easy to follow. Thank you. That one sounds, that's a little bit like, that's not quite a natural use of shut up. We use it generally for close friends when they give us really good, exciting news. So we would not use shut up just to talk about something we feel is positive. That sounds very, very unnatural. So please be careful. All right. Questions and comments relating to the lesson. I don't see any. Okay. All right, cool. The 52 pages includes worksheets. Yeah, about the free thing. Marion, your question on Facebook. Yeah, there is, I believe, I have, there's, the workbook is like stuff to complete, I believe. So check that out from the link. It's free anyway, so take a look and see what you think there. Okay, but I have to finish. Wow, I'm late. Oh my gosh, I talked a lot. Past tense. I talked a lot. I said many things. Did you hear everything I told? Okay, sorry. Funny to me. All right, let's end there for today. I have to finish there for today, but yes, please do go get your free stuff. We'll be back next week, whether it is here or from my living room. We'll see. Next week's topic is how to is that what I put? Okay, how to make and use embedded questions. Yeah. How to make and use embedded questions. Embedded questions are like, that means a question inside a question or a question inside a statement. I talked about this grammar point, I think 2 weeks ago. It was kind of inside another lesson. It was about asking for help. So I'm going to review this grammar because it's weird grammar, but it's very, very helpful, very useful. So please join us again. Next week, that'll be April 16th, Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York City time, or whenever your local time is, or just watch it recorded. Live is cool, but recorded is cool too. If you just want to get a notification, you can set a notification on YouTube. Just hit the notification button on our channel. You can also do it on Facebook on the event page for our live stream. This is me hitting the notification button. I always do this. Let's end there. Thanks very much to everybody who joined today's live lesson. That is very cool to see all of our viewers from all around the world. Awesome. So please make sure to download your free stuff and check out the free course, the beginner level course on our website. That is very cool. Thank you very much for liking and sharing the video. Send me your questions at englishclass101.com/ask-Alicia. And that is all for this week. So stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you again.